Good morning. This is Teacher Manny from Triam Udom Suksa School. I will be teaching today about credible writing. There are many forms of writings, but to write it credibly, we have to follow a certain discipline in writing. We cannot just write what we think. We cannot just write our point of view. I'm not saying it's wrong. We can simply teach our students to express their opinion, to write essay about some topics, and that's okay for generating critical thinking. But to write credibly, our writing must be credible, obviously. So to be able to do this, we have to cite some credible sources to make our writing credible. What we think may be right, but it's not in accordance with other opinions, so we have to cite sources where we get this idea or principles or views or philosophy. Everyone can think freely about a particular matter. Not every teacher has the same thought. If we are into journalism in the future, like M5 writings, you have to be prepared for university. When you do research, you cannot write what you think. That's why we call it research, because you have to write what you found out. So what we found out, maybe it's already written, so we have the literary sources. That's why when we cite the source, we have to cite it properly. I will teach you how to do that in this video. Even in court, for example, if you are fighting for a case, you cannot just tell the court about what you think. You have to bring someone to testify that what you are telling is true. So in the classroom, we are used to learn to express our opinion. And I said it's not wrong, it's okay to generate our critical thinking. But professionally, when you do your research, you don't write what you think. If you want to prove, just like what I said in court, you have to prove it with the testimony of other people, with the statement of other people, and we have to cite our source, not just what we think. So we can probably cite statistics written by other people, research by other people, pronouncement by the government, whatever source that may be. So this time, I will teach you how to use the Microsoft Word tool to cite the source. We are not doing this in typewriter, just like what we did 20 years ago in typewriter. Now we have powerful tool like Microsoft Word. This time I'm using Windows. We will use this step by step how to cite the source. Okay? Before I do that, I have to reiterate that credible writing, we don't want your opinion when you write. We want what you found out. So we have to cite the source. How to cite the source using Microsoft Word. This is what I'm going to teach you today. Now you have to go to your computer, open your Microsoft Word Office, and this is how it looks like. You have to choose the font. It's gonna be New Times Roman. You have to choose New Times Roman and click it, and then you have to choose the number of your font. Has to be number 12, and then you begin to type your content. For example, from an article in the New York Journal, the author mentioned considerable times that writing must be credible. Now, writing must be credible is with open and close quotation. So after that, the source must be seen. You don't type the source. You have to follow this sequence. So you click reference, and then you click insert citation, and then you click add new source, and then you will see this one. Now you have to choose the type of source, website, but this time we have to choose periodical to make an example. Then you click periodicals, and this is what you're going to see. So you have to fill in these spaces here, the author, probably my name, the title of the article, and then the name of periodical, the year it was written, month, day, and its page. After you have filled up information, you have to click OK, and this is how it goes. See, you have seen the source in there. You did not type it. Now, do you have any idea why we have to do this? I mean, cite the source? Because we don't want to be running into trouble. And what trouble could that be? We have been learning for years about this in your classes from grade 10. Because plagiarism is against the law. According to our dictionary, it is a noun. This means the practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. In other words, plagiarism is an act of presenting another person's work or idea as your own. Plagiarism is a simple case. This is not a criminal case. This is a civil case. But you will be in trouble if you are going to be in this problem. Are you aware that Madonna, her song Frozen, released in 1998, this is different Frozen, different version. Some part of the song or a particular phrase of the song was written by a little-known songwriter named Salvatore Acquaviva. He won a plagiarism case in court against Madonna, alleging that parts of his song, which was written 5 years earlier, were copied by Madonna without acknowledging the source. So we have to be very careful. Madonna paid a lot for this. Imagine you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, you're wasting your reputation. This article was written by Stephanie Moro. She was a college professor at the time in Belgium. We have to write credibly, cite the source properly, don't plagiarize the work of other people. Just cite the source. Now it's your turn. You have to practice it by yourself. You have to write a paragraph. The topic is about how to avoid COVID-19. You need to cite 3 sources in writing a paragraph. You have to use according to, or from the newspaper, or from WHO, and then you make a quotations and cite the source. Okay? If you already have subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. If not, please press the subscribe button below and click the notification bell and choose all so that you will be updated